Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ryan from Mama's Got a Budget, and thank you so much for joining me. So today we are taking it way back to the beginning of what started MGB in the first place. We're gonna do an OG MGB monthly budget. Now this budget is for October 2020, and in case you didn't catch my last video, which I'll link up here in the cards, I am officially a homeowner. Let's go. Well, not officially. I haven't signed the papers yet. We're supposed to close in like 3 days, which is Friday the 9th. So hopefully I'll get this video up before then. But yeah, closing on the house like in a few days, which is crazy. So I technically have not, and thank you guys. Thank y'all so much for your genuine well wishes on my last video. That's the most comments I've gotten in the shortest amount of time. My phone was going absolutely ham, and I thank y'all so much. I was like, oh my god, they really care, they really love me. So now I'm more motivated than ever to bring y'all the raw, the real, the trials, the whatever, you know. Be ready for like a lot of homeowner content on this channel that ties into budgeting, of course, but lots of homeowner content. So officially a homeowner. I have not moved in yet, and I have not had my first cycle of bills, obviously. I don't think I'll really have it down pat until I get about 3 months under my belt, but I still want to show y'all the raw, the real. Now, every other part of my budget is real numbers, except for, and I'll tell you guys as we get to them, except for the parts that I'm estimating for the cost of living type numbers, like homeowners insurance or electric or the security system, things like that. So excuse me. Except for things like the cable and internet, that's going to be variable, the electric, the water, the security system, things like that. I don't really have those under my belt yet, but y'all best believe when I do know, I will put the real numbers in my budget. So I've estimated everything that I know up until this point, or that I can think of. It was a lot, you guys. I was going through, when I was putting this together, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta add this, but what about this? Oh, also this, but then I gotta pay this. So like it's a lot of things, and I'll get into it as I go. But if this is your first time watching, welcome. My name is Ryan, and I do personal finance videos here on YouTube. I would love it if you subscribe, and all my budgets are real. All the numbers are real. Everything that I do is real. I'm a finance manager by day, and I majored in this in college. So come along on this crazy ride as I try to figure out my budget for my first home that includes a mortgage. I went straight from living in my mom's house to a mortgage. It's insane. So any advice, tips, and tricks that you guys, fellow homeowners, can help me with along the way, it's going to be a huge learning curve, and I appreciate it so much. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Oh, and this, I forgot to mention, this video is going to be a slightly different format. If you notice, I'm sitting at the desk right now because I'm going to scoot to the side and record my screen, and I'm going to write out my budget on my iPad Pro. So I've been seeing a lot of digital budgets going around YouTube, and I was like, okay, I guess this is a new wave. Whatever, let me think, how can I incorporate, you know, my 2-camera view with the whole digital planning movement. So let's see how this goes. Let me know how you guys like this format. So let's get right into it, and I'm going to explain everything. Okay, so hopefully I've scooted to the side enough. If not, I'll do better next time. And hopefully like my head is not in the way. I don't know. So over here, let me go ahead and start recording my screen. So over here, you should be seeing my budget. Now this is my original October budget pack from my shop, the printable version. So what I did is I downloaded it and I put it into an app called GoodNotes as a PDF. Now I can write on it and use all the boxes as if I printed it out and used paper or whatever. So you'll notice when I zoom out, you can see the crop marks and things like that. But I'm thinking about doing this as a digital so that you guys can have it. If you guys use iPad Pros, let me know. I've literally had this for 2 years, and I use it here and there, but I haven't gotten into it like really into it for planning and drawing and sketching and stuff. So I have an iPad, an Apple Pencil here, and we're gonna just scroll through. So the first page is the title page right here. Second page, I have notes and goals. So I'll kind of refer back to this as we go more into it. But these are notes that I made last night when I was prepping for everything for this video, and it was a lot. So let's get right into it. I didn't too much use this monthly layout, but I can fill that out later. And also I'm still going to use my paper budget for now. I don't know, that could change next year. We'll see. So didn't too much use that. So let's get into it. I did go ahead and just pre-fill all my sections, the income, debt, savings, expenses, sinking funds, and cash envelopes. So those will be it. And I'm sitting at the desk right now, whole bunch of disclaimers. I'm sitting at the desk right now so that I can see on my Google Drive the numbers. I already have them worked out, but I wanted to go through them and write them down for you. So let's go. So I'm going to be using kind of not all the way black, but whatever. So this is crazy. Okay, so income, which is, I have two forms of regular income. This does not include my side hustle, like what you're watching me on MGB and anything like that. This is just strictly everything else. It's $3,850.26. And then other income is $12,124 even, for a total this month of $15,974.26. I can explain. It looks like I'm balling out of control, but not really. This isn't typical at all. So my salary, of course, is my normal 9-to-5 job, right? I'm a finance manager. So that is my salary, which I did get a raise also. I don't even think I told you guys this. I don't think I've recorded since I got the raise. No, I got it in August. I haven't done a budget video yet. So I got a raise in August, which whoop whoop, which was right on time because I needed that for my loan papers. So that's included in this budgeted salary amount, which is my actual. I also added in there my insurances that are taken out pre-tax as if they were not taken out yet, if that makes sense. So what I did really easily is I did my take-home pay, which is what hit my bank account, and I just added in my pre-tax number so that I can just take them out in the expenses so I can keep track of it better. So I hope that makes sense. So I'm basically grossing up my income, my salary, just so that I can net it down in my expenses. And then other income. If you notice back here, I had a note on what all is in other income. So this number includes child support, my credit card payments that I'm pulling from my sinking funds, my estimated mortgage, estimated HOA, homeowners insurance, security system, monthly, new school registration, closing costs, and moving costs. So it's a lot. So all of, let me see. Yeah, all of this here, so everything except for child support, I'm pulling from my sinking funds that I have been stashing away, right? So this $12,124 looks like a lot, and it is a really good chunk, and I'm proud of it, but it's because I've been saving up for this for literally 2 years since you guys have been watching me, and I started putting money aside into sinking funds and all these different accounts and savings and all that stuff. So that's what I was able to pull that from. So now since I'm pulling it from my sinking funds, I have to put it into my income so that I can be able to take it out and recognize it as an expense as it flows out throughout the month. So it's going to be a lot, but my paycheck looks like one of the doctor's pay stubs I'd be doing. So my income for the month is $15,974.26. Going down to the debt section, we have these 5 debts. I have student loan, CarMax, Quicksilver, Platinum, and American Express. Student loan, I'm going to go ahead and add and pay $120. Now the federal student loans are still, what's that word called? Deferred until January 2021. But since there's 0 interest now, and I haven't paid them since March when the whole pandemic started, or whenever they decided to do that. I haven't been paying them, but since there's 0% interest right now, I figured I'd take a little bit and just throw it towards there. So I'm going to do $60 per paycheck for a total of $120. These numbers that I'm giving you right here are for the entire month of October. Then later I'll go in and break it down by paycheck. CarMax, my car loan is $516.19 for a minimum payment, which I think that was 2 months ago now. I was able to put $1,200 towards it. Right before I applied for my loan for my house, I was like, you know what, let me just take this and throw it at this car. So I probably have about 2 more months and I'll be under 10,000. 2 more payments, sorry. Well, yeah, 2 more months. And I'll be under $10,000 on my car, which is insane. Sorry if that was super loud. Quicksilver and Platinum are from Capital One. Now, I did go into 2020 with no credit card debt. But since I was in the underwriting process of my loan and everything, I have been using my credit cards, and I will tell you why. So, you know, in the underwriting process, they're watching you. They're watching your bank accounts. They're seeing what's coming out, what's going in, what bills are you paying instead of saving, saving up for your house for, and what income do you have flowing in. If any unexplained large deposits come in, they want to know right away, hey, we see this hit your account. What was this? I had to provide backup for child support, of course, my 9-to-5 pay stubs, and even my stimulus check. So be mindful of that. So since they're watching me, right, I've still been purchasing stuff for the house though. So what I've been doing is using my credit cards so that when that bill comes due, I'm making one single payment outgoing to Capital One. I'm not hitting, you don't see on my my Chase statement, you don't see Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Target, Ross, At Home, Home Depot. You know, you don't see all those single transactions hitting, which can alert the lenders. So I'm keeping it real hush, keeping it real cute on the Chase side, but then using my credit cards to make those payments. To make those purchases, like when I see something, like I bought my bed frame, my actual mattress, 2 side tables, some cute little wall art from Hobby Lobby, things like that. I'm using my card and then turning around and paying it. So I'm going to pull this money, which is $400 for Quicksilver and $100 for the Platinum. I'm going to pull that money out, and from my sinking funds, and back here, remember I said it includes credit card payments right here. So I'm going to pull it from my sinking funds, put it in income, and then take it out to pay the debt. The debt is outgoing, of course. And then American Express, I haven't been using her. So those items total $1,136.19. So far we have income of $15, but then right off the top we're taking off $1,100 of that for the debt. Going down here to savings, I have six savings categories. I have 401k, HSA, the monthly challenge with the automatic payment, Elijah General, and emergency. So 401k and HSA, those come out of my check automatically. And what was that total? Let me see. 401k is going to be $126, and then the HSA is $114 for a total of $240. The monthly challenge and then the automatic $40 a month that comes out of my account and goes straight to savings is going to be a total of $95. And then Elijah General, this is just like, you know, putting money to the side for him for like whatever, like when he gets older, like braces, a new car, like a little car, like something, you know, just putting money to the side for the kid. That's $40.25. And emergency, I like to treat kind of as like a roundup, like, okay, what can I do, and then add any change into there. So when we go into the sinking funds and the cash envelopes, we're not dealing with any change. So that was totaling $101.86. Now, this is like a normal savings snapshot here, but I remember when I was saving for the house, there was thousands of dollars in here that I was throwing at it. So I'm not too mad at it because I know that there was a time where I was going ham, and you know, that's how we got to that 12,000 up there. So all these total up to $477.11. So on the this page, on the next page of my sneaky peeky, we can take this out too. On the next page of my budget pack, there's a summary right at the bottom, and this is so you can keep track. We like to, over here, you may do it a little differently, but I like to get my net income down to 0, which means every dollar has an assignment, right? So here's my little snapshot so far for the month. So I'm using my income total, which is at $15,974, and my savings total, which is a $477.11. Those are the two figures that I know so far. My debt and expenses, I'm gonna wait till I fill out until I go through all these expenses with y'all. Okay. So this is where we get to the nitty gritty, right? My medical insurance, I'm just gonna go down the list. My medical insurance comes out of my check monthly. It is, I'm trying to line it up for you guys. So monthly, this is $432.04. And excuse my chicken scratch on this thing. It's kind of hard. It's really hard to write because it's so slick. There's like no tug like real paper, so it's kind of hard to write. My dental comes in at $85. Vision $16.24. And I don't line up my numbers every time, so also excuse that. My life insurance is $1.90. Vehicle is $144.69, which is Geico. But you can see this next section, homeowners insurance. I'm actually going to bundle my home and auto, like on the commercials, with State Farm. So I should maybe, possibly, I don't know, get a refund from Geico for the unused premium. I don't know. I have to talk to them and see what's good first. But for now, this is just the straight Geico amount is $144.69. Homeowners insurance, this is my first estimated cost, and that I'm estimating that at $40. Comcast, which is going to be my cable and internet, I'm going to go ahead and put $400 in here. ComEd, which is going to be electric, it's electric, $100. And let me pause right here really quick to tell you what else I've done. I opened up a separate account, a separate Capital One 360 account, so that I can, for my utilities to come out of. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer this homeowners insurance, Comcast, ComEd, mortgage, HOA, water, home, security, all that stuff into that Capital One 360 card, so that when they ask for my billing information, I'll give them the information to that card. And I'm putting so much in right now for Comcast, especially because I want to be able to get a month ahead, right? So while I have this income that I can pull from the sinking funds, I'm going to go ahead and put that into the account so that we can start our balls to roll in to get 1 month ahead. Now, you guys know how I like to do it. I like to pay every bill in half, but I can only do that if I'm already a month ahead, because then the due date might hit before the next time I get paid, if that makes sense. So if I'm a month ahead, I don't have any late charges or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a bulk of it at Comcast, because I think that cable and internet together can be about $220. Am I right? $220, something like that. So I was able to take $400 and put it there. So mortgage, this is also an estimate from my loan documents. Excuse me, my allergies are killing me. This is also an estimate from my loan documents, about $1,400. Again, I don't have the final paperwork, so they haven't worked out the final numbers, but they're estimating it for my mortgage and then all other taxes to be about $1,400. HOA, which is, yeah, my HOA, they're estimating to be about $200, which they know what that is. And I think that's a little low. I think it's about $213. But I'll see, because I think the mortgage number is a little high. So that should even itself out. Water, again, an estimate. I'm going to do $75. I know water is like the cheapest bill, so that'll get me probably 2 months ahead with that one. The security system, I'm going to go ahead and put $30. I'm going to just do 1 month with that because I have to catch up on Verizon, and I'm just noticing that I did not put rent in here. Okay, let's add it in with Verizon because it's on my spreadsheet, but not actually written down in my iPad. So Verizon is $222, but rent is $400. So I'm going to make a final rent payment to my mama of $400. So that's going to give me $622. Sorry, that's atrocious. That's going to give me $622.14. 4, 5, 6, yeah. And then we get into the little stuff down here, which was all so simple, you know. It was all good just a week ago, but now I'm an adult. So we got $12.99 for Netflix, which I know some of this stuff can be canceled. Can be canceled also. So $14.99. Spotify technically is canceled because I use iTunes because it's free with Verizon. So that $14.99, my sister just gives me money for that. So because she uses that account. iCloud and iPass is going to be $10.99. So $10 I'll put on my iPass. I'm going to have to start doing more. I got money on there saved up, but I think I have a toll, one toll each way now to work. See what I mean? Like, imagine that times 20 last night. And I was like, oh my god, I gotta pay more. Oh my god, I gotta do this. Delta Sonic, which is car wash. We need to keep that. $12.99. The gym, let's be real, I need to be there right now, is $25. And then let's do this. Let me rewrite this, which I forgot what my pen was on when I was writing this, so it's gonna look a little different because I use a skinnier pen halfway through. So I'm gonna do Typic and then Duncan on one line, and then other expenses on this line. So Typic plus Duncan would be $42.99. 40 for Duncan, 2 for the app, and then other expenses is where it gets crazy. $9,150. And that is for, let me see, what do I have here? 150. Oh, okay, so 150 is for Elijah's estimated new school costs. I have to register him in a whole new school district. Honestly, okay, let's take a break for a second. Honestly, I'm thinking about not registering him there until January because he's remote anyway, and y'all, I've been going crazy. He's been coming to work with me 3 days a week so that I can do some in-office stuff, and he like goes in the back and does school on the computer, like in an empty office and stuff. So it's crazy. So since he's remote, I might just like lessen the stress on me and just leave him there till January where I can, you know, I got a little bit to get my stuff together before I register him. So that might be a thing. And then $9,000 is for the estimated closing costs. So got $150 for school, $9,000 for closing costs, which is insane. So I hope that comes down a little bit because, again, that's an estimate that the lender gave me. But after they run the final numbers, whatever is over, they'll give back to me. So we're going to go with that. So $9,150. So if we add all those expenses together, let me make sure I got everything here. Mortgage, water, rent, I added in. The only zeros I have in here that would make a dent, and sorry if you can hear my mom upstairs, she just got on the phone. Childcare. Remember, childcare used to be about a good $450, $500 a month. I don't have that because I am like the babysitter now. It's been wild. So I can cut down on that, and then I'm able to do more with some other stuff. I don't have any medical payments. Didn't budget for unbudgeted. And my American Express is zero. So if I add everything else up, I am at $13,953.15 for my expenses for 1 month. Is that insane or what? Yikes. Okay, so then if we add $13,953.15, and I think I had it open, yeah. So $13,953.15 plus my debt. Oh wait, my debt is in there. Okay, hold on. 1136. So actually, let's do minus 1136.19. Yeah, is 12,816.96. So let me delete that because I don't know what pictures are on there. Papa. Debt and expenses, right? Yeah, okay. So, of course, I made a mistake. Mistakey poo. So we're at 12,816.96. 12,816.96. Which, now that I think about it, okay, I'm going to be... am I going to be over? Let's see. Okay, so my debt plus expenses are still $13,953.15, which is all the expenses, the $12,896 plus the $1136. Okay, and then my savings are $477.11. But let me see something, because $477.11 plus $13,953.15 equals that minus my income of $15,974.26 is $15,44. Okay, so I'm still right. Okay, yeah, that's my gross profit. Okay, I thought I was tweaking. I thought I originally had 13 plus the 1,000 written over here. So I thought I was gonna have another 1,100 to play with, but sorry, no, y'all, I'm just confusing y'all. So sorry. Okay. So we subtract that and we subtract that. So that's what our gross profit is now, $1,544, which is what we have to divvy up between our sinking funds and our cash envelopes. So let's move right along. On page whatever are the cash envelopes and sinking fund categories. Now, your categories can be whatever you want, child. Don't, if you got 2, if you got 62, let it work for you. Hey, that rhymes. Okay. So, mine are clothes and shoes, hair and beauty, dining out, Elijah allowance, groceries and snacks, because there is a difference, spending and miscellaneous, toiletries and household, gas, school lunch, and work lunch. Let's get into it. So, for clothes and shoes, which I keep doing that. Okay. Clothes and shoes is $220. So, not so cool story, bro, is Elijah's new school does not have uniforms, so he's worn a uniform since kindergarten. Which is what, 2017? 2016 and a half? Okay, I have not had to buy any clothes. So I've only had to buy like one bulk of clothes. So this is going to be very interesting. So I put more in there this month. So let's see what happens. Hair and beauty, going to do 40, which I'm just going to use his, do his 2 haircuts. Because let's be real, I look like a fetus. Dining out, 50. Let's see if we can do this for the month. His allowance is 31. Specifically because I said that I would give him $1 a day every day that he does not bite his nails for a max of $31. So we started that, and he, so far so good. He's been doing a really good job with not biting his nails, because his nails used to be horrendous, like down to the nubs. Like, I'm like, no girl is gonna want to hold your hand if you bite your nails like that. You know, he's all about the ladies. So, and then I was like, I'll give you $1 for every day you don't bite your nails. He was like, okay. Groceries and snacks, $240. Love it. Spending and miscellaneous, don't love it. We got a 0 there. I originally did have something in there, but I had to rework something, and that was the first thing to go. So we'll see you next month, girl. See you next month. Toiletries in the household is 50. Gas is going up because I'm gonna live further from work now, so it's gonna be interesting. And then school lunch is 50. As you can tell, I was getting more and more tired as I was writing these categories on the side. And then work lunch is 30 because I feed my child more than I feed myself. So if we add all those together for all those sinking funds, we come down, with all those cash envelopes, we come up with a total $776 even. So I'm going to go back to that page, the summary page, and subtract 776. Right? Sinking funds. Now these are things that, cash envelopes are for your day-to-day expenses, right? Sinking funds are things that you know are going to happen in the future and have a finite date or a finite amount. So whatever that you can think of, if someone has not if someone has a birthday coming up, but maybe if you have a wedding to attend, a bar mitzvah, a baby shower, Christmas is coming up. I hope you ladies have started saving for Christmas for those who celebrate. Car maintenance is the bane of my existence. And now my house, I'm going to have to put a lot more towards that for the house. So mine are back to school, gifts, Christmas, which are different. Like gifts I like to use for birthdays. Christmas is Christmas. Car tags and maintenance, home/furniture, memberships, and rainy day. So my back to school, I put the registration costs, remember, up there in the other expenses. So I'm going to put 0 here. Gifts, I'm sorry, you had to go as well. Christmas, do 120, because I want to get like a Macy's size Christmas tree, which I know it's not going to happen. I'm not going to go ham, but I haven't been able to get like a legit, like at least 7-foot Christmas tree in so long. It's been so long since we had a tree, and I'm so excited to be able to get one. My ceilings are super, super high, which we've lived in this house since '98, and our ceilings are pretty low. So I'm so excited to be able to get a big, huge Christmas tree. Car tags and like Kylie Jenner. I'm coming for you, bitch. Car tags and maintenance. Let me tell y'all, why did I get a notice in the mail yesterday that it went up $30? It used to be, no, it went up $50. It used to be $101, and the late charge would be $121 total, right? So you had to pay a $20 late fee. Now the base fee is $151, and then you have to pay another $20 on that if you're late. Like, who did that? Like, from one year to the next, a $50 increase on a $100 bill? Like, that is a 50% increase. Crazy. So my little 120 I had to the side, 121 I had to the side, I gotta put another $30 with that, and I was pissed. So, car tags and maintenance, $25. Home/furniture, $600. Y'all, I still don't have a couch, but let's not talk about it. I'm stressing the out. Annual memberships is my usual $11. I'm gonna stay on my mom's Amazon Prime and just change my address and then just give her the money at the end of the year. That's for. And then rainy day, I was able to put a whole $12. So I originally took the money from rainy day and I left it in gifts, but then I switched it around. I said I would rather have a rainy day savings than a gift fund. So that's what I did with that. So these 5 accounts, if you add those up, come out to $768. Again, chicken scratch. So 768 plus 776. I keep scrolling past that. 768. So let's double check our work. 768 plus 776 equals 1544, which is what we had. Yeah, which is what we had originally do. So then, if we do the 1544 plus 477.11 plus the 13,953.15 equals 15,974.26, which, oh, I deleted it. What did I do? Meh. Y'all. Okay, here. Drag and drop history. Okay, last. What am I doing? Oh, I hit currency. Got it. Okay, which equals 15,974.26, which equaled our income number here, which that means that we have successfully assigned $1 for every single line item. For every single dollar that we receive, it has somewhere to go, and that means our net income is 0 and we have a 0 base budget. So that is my walkthrough for the month. It looks like I'm balling out of control over here in income, which this 1224, again, remember, those are from sinking funds, things that I'm pulling out of things that I've been saving up from. So think of it like this. I'm moving it from a savings account to my checking account, and then I'm paying for it from my checking account. If you think about it like that, if you were confused before, because I know I'm confusing sometimes, but I like to break it down. I like to make sure that you guys understand. So that 12,124 makes it look crazy, but again, remember, I do have this closing cost in here. I have a new mortgage. I have homeowners insurance now, electrical, HOA, water, security. That's it. Yeah, those are my new expenses. So I have a lot of things going on this month, but that closing cost, like, that's a one-off thing. Won't happen again until my next house. Bia. So yeah, After you do that, then you move into your paycheck budget and you go from there and see how you want to break it down. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to record it because I will be in the process of moving, but I will for sure check in with you guys so you can see how it's going. If you want to download this budget template, go to my shop. I have the link below. Mama's Got a Budget on Etsy and Shopify. You guys can download it, and if you have an iPad Pro, do the same exact thing. Download it, save the PDF, and then open it up in the app called GoodNotes. I'll also have that listed down below. Get your Apple Pencil out, and you are ready to go. So if you guys would like a digital version of my budget pack, then let me know. I do plan to do an entire year for 2021 and release it digitally. I just got to get around to that first, so let me get on that. Oh, I also wanted to share with you guys, I have new monthly payments in here, which I don't know what they all are yet. So I'm thinking about going to Bob's for my couch, but then I have my Nectar mattress. That's $88.45. That's going to be coming out because I was able to do split payments or whatever. And then HSN, I don't know what that is going to be. Let me see if I went over these notes with you guys. My last rent payment, my car insurance, I'm switching. My health, oh, I don't have a health sinking fund because I'm using my HSA instead. And then summer childcare, I'll start that again in January 2021. So I'm giving that a break. So yeah, that's it. And then I went over my other income. My movers, how funny is this? My moving costs are my nephew and his friend in a U-Haul. So wish us luck on a random Tuesday here. We're going to be moving while everybody's at work. So they'll probably break something, literally. So wish me luck. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. Through all of this, we're starting a new journey, and I could not be more excited than to bring you guys along. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. This lets YouTube know that you guys are enjoying my content. It'll recommend it to more people, and then we can have more people in the fam. Join me on Instagram, in the Etsy shop, Shopify, on Facebook. Patreon is also linked down below. Y'all, we are everywhere. We are growing, and Lego. I think how many subscribers are we at? Like 12,005 or something like that. We are getting in there. We're in the thick of things, and thank you guys so much for being there right by my side. So I will talk to you guys in my next video. Let me know if you like this format too, or if we should go back to the pen and paper way. Let me know. Bye guys.